So to create your queries, you are going to download this database. You should just be able to double click it and it will download. I'm going to have to just click Save As and Run as Database. And then you're going to open that up. I moved it into this folder here. So Run Club. So if you look here, nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, that's annoying. I did not put it in the right place. This is why it always is important to make sure that you put it in the right place. Okay, so on here, we have a table with quite a few people on there. Now, what I'm looking for is, right, what have we got? Runner ID, number, first name, text, surname, text, age group. Okay, I'm seeing a pattern there, so you can see that there's only specific ones, and then gender, MF. Okay, so we're going to enable that content. So the first question that we have is female runners. So when I looked at that database, I noticed something about female male. So create, query wizard. Okay. Make sure this is on table. That's the most important thing. All the fields over. Next, next. Name it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not doing it. So I'm going to highlight the whole thing. You don't need to press delete. Just FEMALE. Female runners. I'm spelling runners wrong again. And we're going to click on modify the query design. Finish. So under gender, we just have to write F and then click run. And now we only have female runners. Now in the assessment, I am looking for a print screen of this. So I can see why you came, so I can see what criteria you used. You're going to paste that in. Under 11s. Now, when you finish this one, you close it down and you save it. Create, query wizard. Okay. Make sure it's on table all over. Next, next. Under 11 runners, if you forget to click modify the query design, no problem. You're going to go to home and you're going to go to design view. Before you do, remember I wanted the under 11s. Look at how it's written. Design view, age group, under 11, run it. Now we only get under 11. Again, I need this. And I paste it in. Now we're looking for Mandy or Maureen. Create, query wizard. Okay. Again, make sure it's on table. If it's not on table, by the way, you can just bring it up to table. Next, next. You know, maybe somebody has lost something. That's why we're doing this. You know, maybe they've got something, we can't quite read it. We're pretty sure it's one of those names. Modify the query design, finish. So under first name, because obviously Mandy is a first name, or Maureen, M-A-N-D-Y, and you can literally, you can write it here. You can go, see the way it says criteria, or that. So we can put Mandy or M-A-U-R-E-E-N, or you can just write Mandy in the top one and then Maureen in the bottom one. Run it. And we've got 3 Mandy or Maureens again, back here. Print screen, put it in. I'm not going to print screen, I'm going to save your time. I'm going to save it though. Over 45 and male. Okay, 2 here, 2 criteria. Oops. So I'm going to show you how to fix that mistake that I made. So it's incorrectly named and I didn't go to design view. So we want male and we want over 45. So we're looking for M, and then looking down here, we're looking for over 45, and it has to be an exact match to that. So we're going to go home, design view. Now I would do these one at a time just to make sure that I've done it correctly. Over 45, perfect. Back here, M for male, run. Now we've only got over 45 and males. And again, take a print screen of that. I'm going to close it down, and I do want to save it. But obviously that one is not well named. So we're going to right click, rename, over 45 and male, And that has fixed all the issues we had over 45 and male. Right, runner with ID greater than 10 and less than 15. Okay, create, query wizard. And for the first time, you're going to see that mistake that I talked about. This is on query. It has to be on table. Don't put the fields over because you'll get the fields from the other one if you try putting them over. So make sure it goes to table first, over, next, next. I can't remember what it was. Runner IDs between 10 and 15. And don't forget, modify the query design. Notice how I'm using my terrible spelling of runners again. RUNNERS. Finish. Now, so what we're looking for is greater than 10. So we go to runner ID, criteria. If you do your crocodile hands again, the greater than is your right hand, greater than 10. Let's double check it, make sure that it works. Lovely, they're all over 10. Now, we also want the one, sorry, excuse me. We also want the ones that are under 15. So we're going to say and less than 15. So greater than 10 and less than 15. Run it. So we haven't got into the 10 because 10 is not greater than 10. So we've got 11, 12, 13, 14. It stops at 14. We don't want any that are 15. Okay. So we're greater than that and less than that. So you write it the exact same way that you say it. Again, close it, save it. And finally, how many females' names start with J? Create. Query wizard. Again, it's going to be on over 45 and male. The reason it's doing that is because I've got that one highlighted. If I had actually gone to runner's database and left it on there, it would always have it on the table. So change it to the table, all over. Next, next. Female, names start with J. Okay, and modify the query design, finish. So this is called a wildcard query. First name, we're going to do a J and then a star. The star, which is, if you hold shift down and press 8, is a wildcard query. So it just means as long as it has a J at the very beginning, and I don't care what comes afterwards. So let's run that. Okay, so I've got quite a few names beginning with J. We only want the female. So gender is going to be F. Run it. Okay, close it and save it. And obviously every time you're going to fill that in. Now, if you're interested in learning to do reports, go back to last week's lesson, it is there. Yeah, you'll find the video in there. And it's down the bottom here. I've got all the instructions on how to actually do it. And I believe up the top, there is, no, maybe there's not a video. So just follow the instructions on there.